Hello, friends. Welcome to another installment of Nashua VFW Post 483 Update for Veterans. First thing on the agenda today is the House Committee on Veterans Affairs last week held a roundtable meeting discussing veteran suicide. The veteran suicide has been alarming over the past few years. This past year, it did drop somewhat. We went from about 22 a day down to 17, which is still way too many. The committee discussed various programs that the VA currently issued and possibly introducing new programs. The VFW submitted their health survey that they do every fall, where they get a read from the VFW members on how they feel about different health issues and how suicide works into the play of health issues. However, it comes down to one basic fact when you're dealing with suicide. All the programs in the world will not fix the problem alone. It takes the individual who is contemplating suicide to raise his hand and say, I have a problem. I need help. And that's the most difficult thing to get done. They just don't do it. Whether they're afraid to do it, to admit they have a problem, or what the situation is, but most do not ask for help. And that's where the problem occurs. A program cannot be effective if people don't volunteer to come into one of them to get the help they need. So again, if you know any veteran out there or anyone that may be contemplating suicide or in their general conversation indicate that they may be thinking of suicide, please encourage them to seek help. For a veteran, contact the VA. Call the crisis line, 1-988, and press 1. Call there and they can direct you to help and get help for you. Or go directly to the VA and get counseling through the VA's programs. There's many of them there and they do work if you get into it. So please, if you know anyone, get them into it. As I spoke about last week, the fellowship for the VFW is coming to a close October 15th. So if you are a VFW member or eligible to join and you're a student in an accredited higher level institution, you can apply for the fellowship. The fellowship is a great thing for the individual. They attend the National Student Veteran Conference in Orlando, Florida. They also attend the legislative conference the VFW holds in Washington, D.C. And this is a great experience for this individual. So if you need to apply, please go online to vfw.org, click the community link, then youth and education, and you can get to the programs. Now for any retired military people out there or their families, their spouses that use TRICARE for their pharmacy program. Beginning October 24th, many pharmacies will be dropped from the program. Right now, most of the pharmacies in Nashua participate. Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Wingate, Hannaford, they all participate in the TRICARE program with Express Scripts, who is the administrator for the program. However, as of October 24th, several pharmacies will drop out. So it's recommended that you contact your pharmacy that you use and ask them if they're going to continue in the program or not, and go from there. You can go again online and check TRICARE for local pharmacies. Just type TRICARE pharmacy in your search, and look for a local pharmacy that takes TRICARE. The open enrollment has begun for the VA based on the passing of the PACT Act. That PACT Act, as we discussed before, opens up many veterans to possible health care at the VA and also the ability to file disability claims. Participating in health care does not negate your ability to file a claim. So you can still file a claim and go to the VA for health care, but you must check your eligibility because it's based on dates and where you served. So you have to go in to the VA and find out if you are eligible for health care. And at the end of the open enrollment period, you would be able to get the health care through the VA. Far as filing a disability claim, you can still do that at any time. Again, recommended, contact one of the veteran organization service officers up in Manchester at the Federal Building on the 5th floor and get help in filing your claim. Don't do it yourself. It's free. The service is totally free, and they are very good at what they do. So check it out and talk to them and get a claim filed if you need to, and they can help you and decide whether you are eligible for a claim. We concluded our food drive, as I reported. It was very successful. We collected 42 bags of groceries and collected about $2,700 in donations for the food pantry. And it was very successful. It was our first time out doing it, and we were very satisfied with the result. Also coming up in November, 4, 5, 6 November, we will be doing a poppy drive, a Buddy Poppies, at the 2 market baskets, the one at South Nashua on DW Highway and at Somerset Plaza. Also the Coliseum Avenue liquor store. Market basket is Friday and Saturday, the 4th and 5th, and the liquor store is all 3 days, 4, 5, and 6 November. Market basket allows us to be there between 9 and 3, and the liquor store from opening to closing. So we'll be out there with our cans and baskets of poppies. Poppies are free. If you want one, just walk up and we'll give you one. We accept donations, and we hope you can be generous. The donations collected for the Buddy Poppies, they go to our relief fund, which is used to help veterans in need. And we do that quite a bit. We've helped several this year, and we need to start replenishing our fund. And this is how we do it. Buddy Poppy money is totally dedicated to helping veterans. It cannot be used for us to pay bills or anything else. We can only help veterans with that money. So please come out, go shopping at one of the stores, stop in and get a poppy, drop something in a can, and we appreciate everything Nashua does. Has been very generous in the past with us on our poppy drives, and we hope it continues in these hard times that we face today. And as we know, everything goes up in price, and we find the same problem when we help veterans, where we used to give them maybe a couple $100. Now it's going up and up and up. We get near $1,000, and that depletes the fund very quickly. So we need to replenish. So come out and help, and we are grateful for all you do. The other thing is, as I spoke of before, the VFW, as all organizations, face a membership crisis. Membership is down. Our primary members were the old World War II generation, where we had thousands of them. They are fast leaving us, and it's very difficult in recruiting. So anyone out there that served in Vietnam, Korea, even serving in Korea today, any of the conflicts that happened, Panama, Bosnia, the Persian Gulf area, the Desert Storm, Desert Shield, Enduring Freedom, all those exercises or all those conflicts, if you served in them, you are eligible to join the VFW. If you're in the Navy and served aboard a boomer, which is a missile carrying submarine, and you have the SSBN badge, you are also eligible to join the VFW. The VFW needs you, and the reason we need you, we need numbers. We talk to Congress on a daily basis through our office in Washington, D.C. We have great people there that know all the senators and Congress people, and they talk to them every day on veterans issues. And we need to get more veteran issues fixed. And to do it, we need the numbers. Congress listens to numbers. We go in and say we represent over 1 million people, they listen. If we could go in and say we represent 2 or 3 million, it would even be stronger. So please, if you are eligible, join us. All you have to do is come stop by the Post on any Tuesday or Thursday between 10 and 2, or email me at Nashua VFW Post 483 at gmail.com. And I could email you back an application form, which you can fill out and email it back to me, along with a copy of your DD-214. Our post dues are $35 per year. If you have an issue in paying the dues, if you're financially strapped, we can assist with that. But we want members. So please, if you've served in any conflict, please join us. We could use your help. The more numbers we have, the stronger the VFW's voice is in Congress, and we can get more done. And there's a lot of work still to be done out there. There's many veterans that have illnesses that still aren't covered by the VA and needs to be. And the only way we can get this done is if we get your help by joining us, giving us the numbers to go in and fight. And when you join a VFW or American Legion or DAV, you help all veterans because you're out there serving them. And that's our function. We support veterans, and that's our job. So again, thank you for your support, and we look forward to seeing you sometime at one of the events. So that's it for now, and see you again next week.